All right, guys. I'm gonna try to wrap my head around what just happened right now, but yeah, some went down. I think that I'm not exactly sure what I did to deserve this, but this might have been the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm not sure exactly what I did to deserve this, but someone is looking out for me. This was a crazy yard sale, and it's nuts because I never go to yard sales. And I started with a PS5 control. That's the first thing that grabbed my attention, and I ended up with three whole boxes that cost me close to $2,000. I can't believe I bought this stuff. I guess I just became a reseller. But there is so much stuff to go through. The real reason I bought it was because I saw the Silent Hill on top. I saw the Silent Hill games, and I was like, all right, right there alone, that has to be a couple $100. So I'm sure in the whole lot with the consoles and everything, I'm sure that I would at least break even and get to keep some of the really cool titles. But I guess we could just jump into it. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning after this. A lot of stuff is a little dusty. But I guess we'll start with this tub. Oh man, the bottom of this thing is breaking a little bit. Oh, I guess we'll just start picking them out one by one. I don't even know where I'm gonna put all this stuff, which is one of the reasons I think he was so eager to get rid of it, because this stuff does take up a lot of room. I'm gonna try to pan over everything as slow as possible without making it awkward, because there are times when I'm looking back at the footage and there's stuff that I didn't even see in person. I just glazed over it for some reason. When I look back at the video, I'm like, yo, I should have definitely taken a look at that, or at least asked what the price was or checked the condition on it. Happens to me pretty much once every single time I go out. Watching these videos is a learning experience for you and me. Wow, I have so much stuff. I don't even. I just hope that all these are even in here. I didn't even like really go one through one by one. I just saw a couple of the main titles and they were there, so I just pulled the trigger. But it's gonna take a long time to go through all this stuff. Really don't appreciate how long it takes to test and to load all this stuff and to carry it around. I can see why people. This is basically a job. Gosh, I can't believe I bought all this stuff. I paid over $1,600 for three boxes, and I can't help feeling like a idiot. Oh man, let's see if I'm right. There's a lot of things to go through here. I'm gonna have to do some long division to figure out. I'm not even sure if I got a good deal. Just spending so much money, I feel like when I'm at this point, buying these kind of games that are this expensive, I feel like I'm kind of speculating at this point. Like, how am I ever gonna really know if I'm gonna be able to get the money I invested in this back? There's no way to really know. I've never sold anything, so I'm not even sure how much I. I'm pretty sure I did underpay because I think there's a lot of value here, but I'm not sure by how much, or maybe he made out in the deal, and I'm not sure if it was a, if I should feel morally good or bad, if I don't want to feel like I took advantage of him because I gave that dude a lot of money. We're gonna have to see at the end, by how much did I underpay, because I felt like it was we only negotiated for a little bit. It seemed like a number that he was totally comfortable with. He was really eager to get rid of all this stuff. So I'm not sure if I should have kept underbidding him. Like, I should have offered him rock bottom because I really wanted this stuff. Because morally, I feel like, is there a difference if I'm gonna sell all of it or if I'm gonna, keep it in my collection and enjoy it to its fullest potential? I'm not sure if like what the emotional value for this kind of stuff is, or if I should just sell it to make money. It's a weird feeling. It's not like I would go into JCPenney on Black Friday and be like, oh, this is so terrible. Everything is 80% off. Please charge me more. I go to the cashier and be like, the scarf is too cheap. Please take more money. I don't think I'd ever do that or feel bad about that. But I don't know. It might be a bit morally murky to pay what I paid for this if the value is where I think it is. But I'm pretty sure that the guy that I got it from made money on it. So I guess it's just how much you got it for. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sell a lot of these games for under market just to get them out of my house, and I'm gonna keep the really good titles. But yeah, this was a There was a lot of mental math that I had to do to figure out this deal, because this was a big swing. I never would have thought that I would have bought something like this, or that I would ever have the opportunity to buy something like this. I think that in itself, a bit of a dopamine hit. Knowing that deals like this are very rare and come few and far between. I'm probably never gonna see a collection like this that I can get at a yard sale ever again. I've pretty much accepted that. And to be honest, spending this much money on one collection really makes you think of how subjective the market really is. Sure, some of these games are listed for a lot of money online and stuff, but until I actually sell it and someone gives me their money for it, I'm losing money. Like, if I never sell this stuff, the profits are never realized. How much value does it really have? Even though I know, like, there's not that many out here, it's sort of like harvesting blood diamonds, looking for this, finite resource that people really don't even know what it is or what to do with it, and to turn around to sell it to the highest bidder. I've never bought anything like this before. I'm not even sure how I'm going to go about recouping some of the money. I don't know if I should, like, sell the high dollar ones that are going to be probably easier to sell and would move really fast, or if I should sell all the fluff stuff and just keep the high dollar ones, which is kind of what I'm leaning to, just on a space wise, even if it takes a little longer to get the money back. Like, I wonder how many of the $10 and $15 ones I can sell, and how long that would take. But it is a bit of an adrenaline rush, I'll tell you that. I was sweating so much. I feel like this stuff is kind of a little addicting. I feel like it's you get that one big score and you're hooked. It's like winning at slot machines or DraftKings or something. After you get that one big hit, that one big winner, you're usually hooked for life. That's how the house usually always wins. Because this was, I feel like this was a pretty big score. I think. Who the hell knows? But I guess let's start going through it. I guess we're going on this journey together. I'm not even sure where to start, so I guess I'll just start at the bottom. First, we have Tomb Raider. She's in here, and not for nothing, these games are in really good condition. Holy crap. They are in good condition. Let me check the disc. I didn't even check any of these things. I should have. Wow. She's perfect. Oh my goodness. Alright. That's one. Tomb Raider 3. I should take a bunch of these out. Just put them here. Because I gotta find a comfortable way to do this. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I guess we'll start with that. And I'm not too well versed on the value of PS1, so this is gonna be a learning experience for both of us, for you and me. But we're gonna get through it together. Like, I know the obvious ones. I know, like, Resident Evil, probably Tomb Raider. I know, like, the staple characters probably have value, but some of these I don't think they have a lot of value. Sort of like this one. Warzone, Stone Cold. Pretty sure I played this game. I'm pretty sure I played all these wrestling games at some point when I was younger. It's cool to see. I don't think that this one has much value, even because on the 64 either. They don't have too much value, so I'm going to put this probably in the lower side. Next we have Ape Escape, Greatest Hits. Ooh, this hasn't opened in a while. Sounds like me when I wake up in the morning and try to grab my slippers. Oof. But yeah, let me see. I'm so glad that these games are in here. I should have probably, like, checked that before I left. And they look like they haven't really even been played. Because these were ones that, these got scratched pretty easily, especially with the back being black. These were very easy to scratch. It looks like it's in really good condition. This one, I'm not that sure how much this one is worth, but I want to say it's more valuable than not. Next, we have Felony 1179. This looks like some kind of racing game or something. Never seen this one before. Hit and Run, baby. Trash beachfront. Oh, maybe this is like a it's sort of like a rampage game. You just go around destroying as much stuff as you possibly can. Never heard of it. Interested to see what that's like. I put this on this side. Next we have Fade to Black. This is another game I don't think I've ever seen. It feels like it's I don't know if this is a PlayStation case. Feels a little foofy. Is this like EA? I guess. No. I guess this is the old EA logo. I guess. I'm not really that sure. So yeah, she's in here. Fade to Black. Yeah, the discs look flawless. Very cool. Yeah, this is definitely a foofy case, but it's weird because it has the artwork and everything. It has the manual too. Weird. Put that one on this side. Next, good old Crash Bandicoot. This is the first one. Wow, this is the. Well, they already have the commercial for part 2. It's funny how fast games used to come out back in the day. Well, this was probably already greatest hit, so this was probably out for a couple years already. They already have the commercial for part 2 coming out soon. I'm not really sure of the values of some of these games, but this one has to be maybe $10 or something. This side. Next we have Army Men Surge's Heroes. I have this one for the 64, so this is not one that, wow, it's in really good condition though. This is not one that I'm too crazy about keeping. Maybe that's what I should do. I should put a keep pile, and yeah, I should put a keep pile and a passing through pal. This is a game that I don't really have to keep. I'll put this on this side. Next we have family card games. I wonder what kind of compilations they have. Play your favorite old games. Bridges. They got poker, blackjack, old maid. This is definitely passing through. Next we have NBA Live. These are not in worse condition. These are the ones I'm probably not gonna keep these. Put this. Wow. R.I.P. Oh, is that Shaq? Yeah, I think that's Shaq. I can't even tell who that is. This side. Next we have Bugs Life. I don't think this one has much value, maybe $10 or something. I have this for the N64. I think that's how I played it the most when I was a kid. Even though this is a cool game, I never got that far in it. I just remember playing it a lot. I used to jump off the cliff, and sometimes I wouldn't even land. I was flying around on a piece of pollen, and I probably never made it to the second board, but I played this game a ton. I got on N64. I don't think I'm keeping on the PS3. I'm more nostalgic for the 64. Monopoly, cool. I have this on the Switch. This is one I'm definitely not gonna have to keep. Next we have NASCAR 98 in there. Nice and complete. Backstage Assault. Another EA game. Is that Goldberg? I don't remember playing this one when I was younger. It's in there. Another really good looking disc. Funny how some of these are. This is definitely not the real case. Doesn't feel real at all. Here. Next, we have Rugrats and some kind of bluish, greenish kind of case looking. Really clean. Rugrats Studio Tour. I don't think I played this one. Cheers. Next, we have Stone Cold was killing it back in the day. He's all over these games. WWF Attitude. Yes. I do want to have all these old wrestling games. They're so nostalgic, and I'm pretty sure I missed out on a lot of them. And I think I played the most is probably SmackDown, the one I probably played the most. That one I did play on PS1. But these are cool to have. Next we have Blast Chamber. Never have I ever seen this in my life. Blastmaster. Oh, this one was a 4-player. I want to get a multi-tap. That's a real nostalgic piece of hardware. It'll be cool to have. I remember blowing my mind playing four people on a PS1. I think that's how we used to play most of the wrestling games, was with the multi-tap. Never heard of this. And here, this one, I think is pretty valuable. I'm not that sure about all these games. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. It is in here. Looks like it's never even been played. Crazy. This game survived a long time before it got into my hands. But this is one I am... Ooh. Yeah, this one is staying with me. Next we have... What? Eggs of Steel, Charlie's Excellent Adventure. Wow. Alice game. Wow, that is pixelated. Jeez. I have never heard of this game. Oh, it's dusty. Look at how dusty it is. Jesus. I have never seen this game in my life.
This looks like some kind of stop motion weird 3DO game from the 80s. But that's terrific. It's definitely excellent.
This PGA Golf 96. Some of these games I'm probably not. I'm gonna have to probably lot them up to ever even get rid of them. Look, another. That one is 96. This one's 99. This one might be. Some of these games are probably cool to have. This side. So we have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Is this the first one? Wow, this is pretty cool. The first Rainbow... Is this the first Rainbow Six game? I have no idea. The game that I was playing the most back then with graphics like this that remind me is Counter-Strike. This is probably cool. Next we have Lucky Luke. Never heard of this. It looks like a game that you would get from a cereal box or something. I guess it looks like a 3D platformer or something. Sorry, look, it's not your lucky day. Next we have Project Overkill. Now this game is super nostalgic for me. I want to say that they had this game on a demo or something, because I definitely remember playing this game. I don't remember getting that far or what the heck it was about, but I remember. Yeah, this one is staying on me just for nostalgia purposes. God, it's gonna take me so long to look all this stuff up. Next we have Driver 2. Make sure everything is in here. I guess this is a 2-disc. Yeah, cool. 2 discs, they're in there. Nice and complete. Driver 2, I know this is a very good PS1 franchise. That one is staying with me. Next we have Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I feel like I might have heard of this game at some point. It sounds a little familiar. Not totally sure, to be honest with you. An Eternity of Nightmares. Sounds terrible. Not that sure about this one. Let's put this one over here. Last from this pile, Rugrats. This is probably a cool one to have. I did play some of these Rugrats games on PS1. Not sure if this is the one I played. No idea. Probably gonna keep this one though.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That was the second box of that crazy deal. And I'm almost done editing the last box. So if you guys want to catch that, make sure you're subscribed. And let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Am I an idiot for buying all this stuff? Am I a genius? Because I think it's actually a good time to look at retro games with all the hype around Pokemon and everything right now. I think it might be a good time to look at some games that you might actually want. They might have ticked down a bit with all the glare on Pokemon right now. You'd be surprised at some of the deals you can get for retro games. I know there's a lot of turbulence and a lot of unknowns in the overall macro market, but sometimes when everyone's fearful, it's a good time to be greedy. So good luck catching some deals out there, guys. That's gonna do it for me because I am way too old for this. Peace.